Hello everybody, welcome back to the Helix. Today on the Helix, we've got the full Fate Reforge spoiler. So, let's get started. Raleigh the Ancestor is another interesting card. So, a Return to the Ranks S card, it's an instant that exiles it at the end of the turn, but you can return all creatures with converted mana cost of X or less from your graveyard for that turn. So, this means that you can have as much utility as you can out of those creatures. So cards like Wall of Mulch are really great, as they can get you value off of them, even if they don't do any damage. Cloud Form is my favorite of the enchantments that make it creatures, so this one equips itself and makes that creature flying and gives it hexproof. With all the premium removal in standard, this might just get there. Crackling Doom still hits it, but what doesn't survive Crackling Doom? Karsi High Priest is a 1 mana O2 that for 2 you can tap it in order to manifest the top card of your deck in exchange for a creature you already control. So what this means is that you can really never unprofitably attack, and you can just attack into whatever in order to just get another creature out of it. And even on a defensive stance, this guy can just cycle for your creatures in order to get something that you can finally topple over your opponent. Sage's Reveille is another powerful design, so for 4 mana, the equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each aura attached to it, or another creature you control. And then its other ability, when it enters the battlefield, is you get to draw a card for each aura on a creature. So the key distinction here is that these auras that it counts can be on any one creature, so you can have an Astronomer deck, or just a Heroic deck, count these towards a one creature while you power up another. So one design I quickly want to point out is Dragon Rage. Dragon Rage allows you to add 1 red mana to your mana pool for each attacker, and then your whole team gets fire breathing. And it's cards like this that add interesting potential and complexity to the game. One quick combo I want to point out is a Dark Deal right after a Waste Not seems insane, and maybe if you get enough mana off of it, you can chain Dark Deals. Renowned Weaponsmith is the last card I want to talk about today. So for 2 mana, you get a 1/3 that taps in order to get 2 mana for an artifact or artifact's ability. But from there, you can tap a blue and itself to search your library for either a bow or a vial, and the vial hasn't come out yet. The last card that referred to future cards was Tarmogoyf, and we all eventually saw how that worked out. It'll be interesting to see if the vial of Dragonfire deserves the same hype as Planeswalkers did. So guys, that's Fate Reforge, a very interesting set with a lot of key abilities. I'll be seeing you guys at the pre-release, and as always, Jesus loves you. Do you ever want more Helix? Well, come check us out at Lightning Helix 101 on Vine.